Hi guys, so we have the dimension rate, the new thing from the latest patch update version 8.0.8. This is the Enraged Dimension Predator, which replaced the previous Dimension Predator. So it has 3 phases. You have to choose 15 units for each phase of the team. So the first phase would have the condition of the same as where the dimension rate currently is. I think it's weekly, right? This week it's in Kazan, so it follows the Kazan rule, which is only a 4-star and below. So these are the team. It's not that difficult. You just have to use like damage, defense, breaker, and it should be fine. And the phase 2 team, you can only bring 3-star units. So you have to defeat 3 rounds of minion thingy. You just have to kill them fast enough. And then if you didn't manage to defeat all of them, the last phase, the boss will get stronger. So technically you need damage dealer, defense breaker, AoE damage dealer, which is not a whole lot for a default 3-star, the AoE thingy I meant. So, I mean, we just got Fami, right? I mean, I got Fami like way back, but everyone now can get Fami. I just put Fami here just for the crit damage. Okay, just for the fun. This guy, the Drunken Old Dude, just for the attack buff and the damage. Mantura for this AoE defense break, and then of course Linda is one of, I guess for 3-star, the one of the best AoE damage dealer. So yeah, and then the phase 3. Okay, phase 3. I think Veramos is very good here because Veramos can what do you call that? Cleanse debuffs. There's a lot of dodge which are stays on your team, so that's a good way to cleanse the dots if you use Veramos. And then you need units that have ignore damage reduction effect, preferably on the first skill. I think there are a few of them. One of them is Kakano, of course, because Kakano can do a defense break on the boss. And then the Dragon Knights, I think Laika also have this skill, right? Laika and Chao has the Justice, which ignores all damage reduction effect, which is kind of good. And it's on 2 turns cooldown, so he will have the skill kind of quickly. And he has a self-cleanse, self-heal, so Chao is definitely pretty decent in this dungeon. I mean, Laika is good too because Laika, practically the boss has to hit Laika like 4 times to kill Laika, right? So Laika is pretty good to here. I just bring this. I just 2A this Iron, and Iron also have a condition where it ignores all damage reduction effect and it's a passive. So any of the attack would ignore the boss shield. But of course this one won't do a lot. This one is the defense break. This one will do a lot because damage is increased by 50% if target is immune to stun. The boss is immune to stun, so this will do 50% more damage. And of course, I've got to change this from the previously when I use of course I have to use him in the when I 2A him, I rune him differently. This time I rune him for damage, Rage Blade, but that means I give out the defense, but now I want 100% crit rate and more crit damage to do the damage to the boss if needed be. So I have like 3 units that can ignore the thing, so I can deal with the shield with this thing. So technically this is a pretty safe. I mean, the first phase, second phase definitely has no problem for now. This phase you just have to concentrate on this phase for now, because as far as I can remember, only the phase 1 team will be different every week when they changes, when the dimension rate boss move around the dimension hole thingy, like from the different area. The phase 2 will always be the same. The phase 3 will always be the same in my opinion, unless the element change or maybe the skill change. But I don't think the skill's gonna change. So you can use the same team every time, the same phase 2 team every time, and the same phase 3 every time. This one is quite safe and reliable. It's just not very efficient in my opinion, because I just want to use to a not Iron Man, 2A Iron, 2A Iron here, because I've second awakened him first. You could actually do with Veramos, what is this guy? Kakano. Yeah, Kakano, Chow, and then you can use Riley here, and then another units here, maybe another, no, you don't need another cleanser. If you have Riley can help cleanse and heal, and then you have Veramos, and then you can do one more damage dealer here. Preferably something that do a lot of damage, because these two will help with the shield, and then this one to do damage when the shield is gone, right? Okay, so let's take a run at this. It's not gonna be a very fast run. It should be around 2 minutes ish. If I'm lucky, it'll be slightly under 2 minutes, but it's a safe team. For this, you don't really need a fast, in my opinion. I mean, if you can get a fast team, of course, it's good and well, but if you can't, just go for the safe team, because you have a limited amount of dimensional energy anyway. You are not gonna refill it every time, like every days, because I think you can only refill twice a week. But now you have more, right? You can have 130 dimensional energy. If you don't know, you just need to build the buildings. There's 5 buildings to build, but you have to defeat all the level 5 of the stages in the dimension hole, like the area thingy. So I've done that, so you got 30 more dimension. See, this is easy. This is pretty easy here. See, no problem at all. The phase 3 might be a bit more troublesome. Yeah, because of this shield thingy. And see, the Kakano has a random thing to do the defense break, sadly, because there's 2 crystals on the side. So we might fail this, but I tried this out like a few runs before, and it should work out well, hopefully. It does take a bit longer. Okay, we land the defense break at least. So that's why it's good to have like 2 defense breaker at least, and then at least 2 units that can ignore damage reduction, the damage reduction effect, which is the shield when the boss has it, and then at least 2 units that can do decent damage. 2 healer preferably if you could. So a combination of like a healer and a buffer, and well, damage dealer, the defense breaker, that would be nice. So we should have no problem clearing this. The boss, I mean, I don't think the boss do a lot of damage if you have the correct buffer. And yeah, see, easy, we clear this easy, fine. See, so that's good. That's level 5, right? Okay, my best time is 1 minute 49 seconds, so slightly under 2 minutes. This now take 2 minutes. Yeah, but it's pretty safe. Okay, as long as it's safe, it's fine, because you don't have a lot of dimension hole energy anyway to farm this consistently every day, 24 hours. So go for the safe one. Go for the safe route for this. And yeah, I'll still keep a blue grind because it can go to 8%. We don't have a lot of ancient grind, so that's why I'm keeping blue, of course. Yep, so that's it. That's my team for now for this dimension rate, level 5. Pretty easy in my opinion. And we'll just have to dimension map. We'll just have to wait until this is 3 days, right? It will stay 3 days here, and then it will move, I think probably Illunia. Then we'll think of the other phase 1 team for this. The phase 2 and phase 3 should be the same, and we'll find out in another 4 days, right? 4 days when it appears on the next area. Okay, yeah, so let me know what you use for this thing. I mean, probably the first phase and second phase should be not that hard. The third phase one, probably it is slightly difficult. So let me know what you use on your phase 3 team. Maybe, I mean, I'll definitely maybe change this, but if I'm happy with this, I'm fine with 2 minutes run. I'll stay with this because at least I find some usage for this 2A iron. Okay, yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.